The gold market has pushed up last week and this market has been going insane. So in this video, I want to talk to you about my entries, my exits, and my profit target zones for the gold market for this upcoming week. Even though it is a short week, we can see that there's a lot of potential for next week, especially because this was also a short week. And look at all of this that it did. And the market continues to push up even after making all-time high after all-time high. So if you want to know how to adjust your game plan for this upcoming week, then make sure you follow along in this video and watch to the end. And also, if you're looking for additional help when it comes to marking up your charts and understanding these markets fully, so that way you can potentially capitalize from them. And if you're looking for mentorship in order to help you be able to dominate these markets, especially a market like gold, then go ahead and check out the Profitable Traders Academy. You can find that at LaKieshaTrades.com, and the link is also in the description box below. So that way you can check it out and you can potentially join us, so that way we can help you on your path to profitability. So let's go ahead and get into the gold chart. This was basically a markup that we did from last week, and what I want to do here is just take a moment and just look at this price action. That there was so much here. So I actually have more lines here, but that's on my other computer and wasn't able to transfer all of that over before I left. So anyway, let's go ahead and go to the weekly. We can see with a lot of bullish momentum here that this candle is just going up. And this, wow, this did almost 2,000 pips this past week, which is just insane. So when it comes to this market, it's really interesting, and it's also really good for you to wait for a potential pullback. And I'm going to talk about what that's going to look like potentially in this market instead of just trying to just catch it, but obviously do whatever you want. So in the weekly, we obviously see bullish, and we also see it approaching this level that I marked off some weeks ago at 45.57. Let me actually adjust my alerts to that and move that all the way up there. Okay, great. Okay, let's go down to the daily so we can see a lot more data here. And we can see that this past day closed bullish. There was basically the day before, that was Christmas Eve. It was a little slow. And then we see bullish and then insanely bullish. So let's see how we could potentially catch some of these moves. So what I'm going to do is actually call out these levels right here. This level is at 44.59. And then we also have this yellow level that I'm anticipating price to come back to, but I don't know if it's going to come back anytime soon because price is just taking off. So this level is at 43.77. And then we also have another level down here, 43.13. And let me clean this up just a little bit so that way we have some clean levels. And I'm also going to call out this level at 42.37. I'm not going to call off anything lower than that, especially because we have all of this bullish momentum surpassing these highs over here and looking to continue to move higher. So this is all I want to look at on the daily. Let's go to the H4. Now, yes, we do have quite a few levels here on the H4 time frame. I think all of these I will keep, but then I do realize, and like I said before, there are some levels that did not get transferred. So let me just go ahead and mark up one right now. So this level right here is at 44.41. Here on the H4 time frame, which is a really strong time frame, we do have a level of support, and then price did make new highs. So that is a level. It is respecting our key level right here. So that is looking good. Okay, and then there's another level that I do want to mark off here. That is right here at 44.97, really close to 4,500 flat. We did see price come to this area many times and reject it before it gapped up earlier this week. So that is looking really good. And then of course we do have a minor level, kind of a minor level right here at 44.06. And you do see that I had an alert here in case price came back, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So this is looking good here on the H4. Let's go down to the H2 time frame so we could look at our levels. Okay, so far everything is looking quite nice. A lot of consolidation within here, but it is pushing up still. Support, okay, looking good. Like a nice clean close above this zone, which is amazing. Okay, there's nothing I want to change on the H2 time frame. Let's go ahead and go to the H1 time frame before we get into our game plan for this upcoming week. Even though it's a short week, there's still some things that could happen, as we saw this week, which is crazy in terms of 2,000 pips, almost crazy. Anyway, So looking at these levels, everything is looking quite nice. We do have a resistance right here at 45.46, and we do have another support level that's right here at 45.14. So a kind of an area that I'm looking at for now, and I'll go into more detail in a little bit when I get into the game plan, but just looking at my levels just to make sure that it makes sense to me. And I think this is something I actually want to push down. So now this is at 44, let's just say 91 right here, because we do have a nice support with the bullish engulfing, and price did make new highs from this zone. So I definitely want to adjust that. And this level, now that I got more data, just want to make a slight adjustment here. This is now sitting at 44.56. This is still looking good. And yeah, there's nothing else that I want to adjust. So let's go ahead and go into the game plan so I can share with you exactly what I'm seeing and what I'm thinking for this upcoming week. Because currently I do have 2 longer term positions in gold. They are doing quite nice. And I've been debating every single day as to whether or not I should cash out, but it keeps making new highs. So we will see. And there's no real technical reason for me to exit the position right now. And then I did take a trade actually on Christmas Eve. I was watching a movie with my family and took a trade 157 pips in profit and closed it, and it was all good. So there's definitely a lot of moves in this market. It looks like it's not slowing down anytime soon, but of course that could flip. So we definitely want to come up with a game plan. So the first thing that I see right here, I kind of talked about that already, but basically there is a support level that is right here at 45.14, mainly because we have price make this resistance here, and then it came right here and formed a support. Now it hasn't broken this high yet, but there is an opportunity for it to do so, especially if this zone is being respected. So we'll just see how that plays out. But that is a level that I do like. And then we also have another resistance right about here, and that is at 45.33. Let's go ahead and zoom in and look at this area a little bit closely, because this is the area that I would want to potentially take a trade from. What I would want to see is basically priced. You can see that it closed a really weak bullish candle right here. So pretty much a doji. I do want to see it come back and retest kind of this zone before breaking this high, breaking this, and then coming back up. So basically that's my idea number one. I definitely want some sort of pullback. Now, of course, the market has been gapping up, as we can see right here, as it did after Christmas. And then also there was another time that it gapped up as well. Oh, right here. So we can see here, this was last week that it did gap up after this, our new session opened. And then there was another one. I thought there was, let's see, Tuesday. Okay, no, that was the one I was thinking of. Okay, got it. And was there one on Sunday? I thought there was one on Sunday. No. Okay, nope. I thought there was another one. There was that gap up that I remember. Okay, anyway. And then, of course, this one that happened when the market opened back up at the end of the trading day and going into Asian session. So that was a good gap up as well. Okay, so anyway, idea number one. And then let's measure this super quick. So going from here to here is 175 pips from here to this area. This will be my TP2 or my profit target 2. And that is at 323 pips, and then all the way up here at 423 pips. And with some of these moves, like when I'm trading different gold markets, like I don't mind holding this a little bit longer, especially if I'm already deep in profit. But when I just open up the position, and let's just say I have a smaller account that I'm looking to build some cushion on, then basically I'm just trying to get my money and go. So depending on where you're at in your journey and what strategy you should use, that is going to determine whether or not you just take your money and go, or you just continue to hold. So everybody's going to be a little bit different. I have 2 different accounts, 2 different strategies, trading gold in both of those, but different strategies because I have different goals. So just think about that. So that's one idea. And then of course a deeper retracement could be right here at 44.92, just because gold is known for making some deep retracements. And one thing I do want to see is where price could potentially go next as far as projections. So I do like to use Fibonacci retracement. Can't even get a good level because I'm looking for, okay, let's do it on this time frame, the H2. So here's a push right here. I like to go from wick to wick. Some people like to go to bodies, but I'm just gonna go wick to wick because that's what I like, because even on lower time frames, this is data. So I definitely want to include that in my analysis. So here we are. So I have a fib drawn from 44.48 all the way up to 45.49, and this is telling us where the next projected levels are. So let me go ahead and call these out. So this first level at the negative 27.2 fib level is going to be right here. So I'm gonna just draw it off. That is at 45.77. And then we also have another one that is right here at 46.12. So pretty much, let me put this other one back. These are the two levels that I'm looking for price to continue to move up to. There has been a lot of talk about price getting up to 5,000. Will it do that in the next couple of days? More than likely not, but it is a good goal going into 2026 and just seeing where price could potentially go to. So basically, this is my idea for this upcoming week. Even though it is a short week, there is still a lot of potential inside of this gold market, and I do not want you to miss it. That's why I create these videos for free here on YouTube. So if you found this helpful, go ahead and like, subscribe, share this video with someone that is going to get a lot of benefit from it, and I'll see you in the next video.